Day to you. Today I'm going to give you two examples on how to solve the ladders in an alley problem simplified. First, we're going to use the quartic equation calculator that's on the internet for nothing. So we'll start with that picture first. I try and make it a little bit bigger for you. And then we'll go up to the top. Now, one ladder is 30 feet long, the other ladder is 20 feet long, and where they crisscross is 5 feet up. Now, in a quartic equation, it gives you these five elements that you plug in, and then that's going to give you one leg of the triangle on the right hand side, this leg over here, and then you then have to take the hypotenuse, square it, minus that right hand leg squared, subtract it from the other, and that's going to give you the opening of the alley. And it's quite unique. And like I said, this quartic equation is on the internet. Here it is here, and it's free. And it's to the fourth order, which is very nice, very powerful element to have. So I'll leave that up there for a few minutes so you can get the a good picture before we move on to the visual basic program. I hope this is helpful to everybody because other people have taken 4 or 5 pages of mathematics to explain this problem. This has really simplified it, in my opinion. Okay, now we're going to do the visual basic. Okay, let's see if we can make it a little bit bigger here. Okay, here we go. Now, this program is written in Visual Basic. And what I did, I threw the computer into a loop. So if you close up the opening of the alleyway like a pair of scissors, it's going to raise that 5 inches up in the air. And every time this computer goes into a loop, it does all these right triangles, and it keeps on looking at that 5 inches. And when it's equal to or less than, it stops and prints out the answer, which is very unique in its own right. Here we go. I'll try and go as slow as I can so you can copy some of this stuff down. Here's the heart of the program here. You tell it C, which is the opening of the alley, is 1,007 inch wide, and every time the computer goes into a loop, it increases in increments of 1,000ths per cycle. Of course, it does 9,000 cycles in a couple of seconds, and then it prints out the opening of the alley. You also have an extra alley problem down here. One ladder is 119 inches, the other one's by 70 inches, the short one, and where they intersect is 30 inches up from the bottom of the alley. And the answer is 56 in case you want to write a program or double check this one. And the way you can prove this is you draw it out on AutoCAD, of course. And you tell it the opening of the alley, and then you draw the two ladders and where they crisscross. It's exactly correct. I'll move it up a little higher for you to get a better look at it, and also the explanation. So, I hope this is helpful.